So Tuina means push and pull, and every single movement in Tuina has a name. So I'll walk you through it.
Okay.
I'm just going to warm my hands. I'm going to start working on your face. The technique I'm going to do on your face is called Mafa, which means wiping.
Okay.
And it's supposed to open the sensory orifices and be calming. Right now I'm wiping along the Do Mind channel, which runs on the back of your body. And they call it the Sea of Yang. Little pressure on the temples. A little bit of cold. Does that feel okay?
That feels amazing, actually.
Awesome. Anytime during this, if something feels uncomfortable, just let me know.
Thank you.
So is there any part of your body where you're holding more tension or you want me to focus on?
I've noticed lately I've been working a lot, so I notice myself tensing my jaw so much throughout the day. And also neck and shoulders are just usually where I carry most of the tension.
Okay, perfect. We'll focus on that. Yeah, I can feel some tension. This point here is called stomach 5. And it's actually used for jaw tension.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll go around the ears. I'm going to start working on the scalp a little bit. Let's brush your hair. I'm going to do a technique called Anfa, which is pressing. You can inhale and exhale. You can inhale and Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Not going too hard on the anfa in your head, especially since you have some neck tension, because you can create more chi in the head and then it has nowhere to go because the neck is tense. So I'm going to work on that next. Just a little pulling. Does that feel okay?
Mm-hmm.
Going to turn your head a little. We're going to work on this muscle, which is called the sternocleidomastoid. Gonna depress your scapula and kind of, you can push your head to whatever is comfortable. Is that pressure okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now the other side. And I'm gonna depress your scapula. Do you feel the stretch?
Mm-hmm. Feels really
Good. Now I'm gonna find a point here that we call gallbladder 21. So now I'm gonna find gallbladder 21. A lot of people hold a lot of tension here. Is the pressure okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna test your ears. You can tell me if you hear this in your right ear or in your left ear.
I think I hear it close from the right.
Yeah.
Left. Right.
I'm going to pull your hair out from behind your head and do some stretches. Is that okay? Now I'm going to work on the lateral chest and the arm and the hand. You can just relax. This is rofa. It's kneading, like bread. There's actually a lot of techniques that sound like you work in a bakery. Like this one is gunfa, and it's like a rolling pin. And work on your hand. Mobility. That little snap at the end is how you clear the channel. Do some more mobility. Do you have tension in your forearm at all?
I just realized.
I just realized you do.
Yeah.
Okay. To work up to it, but there's a technique I'll do called tambo fa, and it translates to plucking. And it's like this. And it basically separates the muscle fibers so that they're not so congealed, and then they can fire better. I'll dredge the channel. And I'll work on the other arm. I'm going to abduct your arm a little and work on this shoulder region. You can relax. Now some Tombo Fa on this side, the plucking technique. Get to the wrist. The technique I'm doing on the palm is called Fen, which means apart. Some finger mobility. That was a good snap.
Yeah.
Do a little acupressure with these tools on your large intestine 4 point. Just right here. Shake the arm out. Other one. Now we're going to work on the abdomen. I'm going to start with clockwise Mofa, which is just gentle circular rubbing, which kind of warms up the sinews and tendons, and you get to know like the landscape of the body and where there's deficiency or valleys and where there's excesses or mountains. And this is so important for our digestion and everything. This is called Mofa, and it's gentle circular rubbing, and it helps warm up the sinews and tendons. And I'm doing it in a circular motion to help with digestion. This is a Tuina technique of pushing and pulling. Go to the other side. Okay. Okay. I'm going to move down to the hips and the legs. This is called heavy rofa, the technique done with the forearm. You should see the body do a slightly rocking motion. That means the parts of your body are connected, and sometimes in a person you'll see rocking in the bottom half but not in the top half. And that just means you have to work on the integration of those two parts. Okay, now I'm going to do some medium rope on the leg. Followed by gunfa, which is the rolling pin technique. Get to your kneecap. Does that feel uncomfortable?
That feels amazing.
Okay, great. I ask because for me, I love this one, but this one I don't. But people seem to love it.
Yeah. It's good.
This is Safa, and it's really warming for the kneecaps. Nyanfa on the toes, twisting. We're going to do some mafa to wipe off the excess that we just got out. And dredge the channels. Now you can turn to the prone position. Okay, Ivy, I'm going to start working on your shoulders and back. Let me just warm my hands. This is a form of gunfa that's more lateral, the rolling technique. Stretch a little by your occiput, which is here in the back of your head, where your occipital lobe is in your brain that you use for seeing. And I'm going to push down on the sacrum. And this is Tuina. It means pushing along. And gunfa, the rolling pin technique. These muscles tend to get really tight. Work a little on the scapula. It's a little pop. Tuina, and probably any form of massage, it's important. You bend your knees and you really ground yourself because you bring your energy from the ground. And also if you don't, then you can kind of do movements from your back instead of from your legs. But that's for everything. Feel scapular mobility. Okay. It's the goal. Okay. Okay. You take a deep breath in and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And just do that at your own pace. So in this one, I'm pulling up from the superior iliac spine and pushing down. How does that feel? So good. Good. This is my favorite too. Now the other side. Okay. 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 I'm going to work my way down the legs. Shake the leg a little, release the tension. And now work on the ankle and the foot. Little massage on the toes. I'm going to do a little stretch. Do you feel the stretch yet? Okay, good. Down. Now to the other side. This is the rolling pin Gunfa Tuina strategy technique. Tuifa. Now I'm going to use this tool down to the calf. Your soleus muscle is underneath the gastrocnemius here, and they call the soleus the second heart. And they say it has a role in pumping blood too, so that's why walking and activities where you're moving your legs helps your blood pump around. Toes. Your toes are cold. Now I'm gonna end with Paifa, which is like little cups, little taps, or like knocking. Okay. Okay, and we're done.